Good morning, dear students. In exercise 2C, let us look here. Question number 8. And here there is given to prove that x to the power a by x to the power minus b and whole power a minus b multiply x to the power b by x to the power minus c and whole power b minus c is given. And multiply x to the power c by x to the power minus a and whole power is given c minus a. And what you have to show it that their simplification will give us value of 1. Now second step you write, let us look here. So x has power a n minus under bracket we will write minus b region you try to understand. We write the formula a has power m by a has power n means what we write a has power m minus n. According to this formula, x has power a n minus sign according to formula, and since there is a minus b, so I have written here minus b. Same as, and one more thing here, a minus b is in whole power, so a minus and under bracket minus b into a minus b here. Then second term will be as according to this one, x to the power b minus c and whole power b minus c. Third step, x to the power c and minus under bracket minus a and whole power c minus a. Now what we are getting, x to the power a and minus into minus plus b and a minus b. Second, x to the power b into minus and minus into minus c plus c and b minus c here. And third one, x to the power c plus a here, minus into minus plus and c minus a. So we are getting x has power, and it is in the formula a minus b into a plus b into a minus b means a square minus b square. So x has square a minus b square, then again x has power according to same formula b square minus c square. Then third one, x to the power c square minus a square. Now since in these three terms x is here always, so we'll write all these powers as a power of x. So x has power a square minus b square plus x has power b square minus c square, and one doubt you look here, x has power a square minus b square, and second one what we will take here, only b square minus c square, and third plus c square minus a square. So whole powers will write with as a power of x. Now a square and minus a square, this will cancel, minus b square and plus b square, this also will cancel, and minus c square and plus c square, this also will cancel. So now there is no any power means x is power 0, so we are getting here 1. Clear? Then question number 12 also you look here. So there is given x h power a by x h power b and whole power is 1 by ab here. Okay. X h power b by x h power c and whole power 1 by bc. Then x h power c by x h power a and whole power 1 by ca. So we'll write it x h power a minus b according to formula. Okay, b will come in numerator and minus into 1 by b. So what will become x h power a minus b by ab here. Same as here, x h power b minus c by bc. And third, x h power c minus a by ca here. Then we will take LCM of AB, BC and CA. So what we will get? ABC we are getting here. So when this ABC will divide by AB here, what will remain? C will remain. So C into A minus B. Same as for second term, A into B minus C. And for third one, ABC when we will divide by C in CA, what will remain? B will remain. So B into C minus A. So here, X has power now AC minus BC plus AB minus AC plus BC minus AB here. Okay. And divided by here ABC. Then plus AC and minus AC will cancel, plus minus BC and plus BC. Okay, so same as all terms will cancel here. What will remain? X has power 0 by ABC, means x has power 0 itself. So we are getting 1 and we have proved it.